So this has been sitting here since this past Sunday. Dinner here at the Purple House, Mission A Squared shelter. And then I received this today from Cameron, so, right, who's a resident head manager here. And I don't know if these red stain marks mean anything, but seems like when I first opened the pot, the fumes that came out of there which just smelled like moldy chili. You know, just the fumes that came out initially that just smelled like moldy chili made me feel my lymph nodes underneath my chin on both sides. Right here and right here, or I don't. Yeah, I think these are supposed to be lymph nodes, right? So, and then, by strange coincidence today, I don't know if you can see it, but this phone, it says com.android phone has stopped. It keeps playing that over and over again. It just happened when I got back here from work this morning, and it hadn't stopped, so I tried everything to get rid of it. And then when I first came in, it was 50 something degrees, and then I slept, and then I woke for a few hours, and I woke up, and then Cameron came downstairs and left these, gave me one, and then he turned up the heat from 50 something all the way to 70 something, and so maybe nothing to worry about, but in light of all the strangeness that I experienced lately, I just take precautions and document my experiences. There was something else though. I got these I bought these phones from Myers, and the first one I bought, this one here, this one here, sorry. When I first activated it, less than a week ago, and then went online to initiate an account. And I established a password. When I went to log into that account, apparently it had been hijacked with a phone number that I didn't give, and it was a strange phone number. And when I made an attempt to change the password, I kept getting denied. So that's when I realized. And not only that, during the process, I kept getting interruptions, with my phone. It would cut off, or it would prolong to load the pages, or I would type characters, and then it would change the characters as I was typing them, or prevent the characters from displaying on the screen significantly soon. So yeah, I must say I am experiencing some symptoms now. I have a scratchiness in the back of my left nasal cavity, and I have a pressure in the back of my head, but my throat is scratchy. And it seems like there's some fluid draining from my sinuses at the back of my throat from the left nasal cavity. All of a sudden, just from opening that crock pot and smelling the fumes from the moldy chili left over in that. So and it's not psychosomatic, and in fact I'm feeling a pressure also right here. Right here, from my eye, from the end duct of my eye. So maybe it's nothing, but I've had some strange experiences and phenomena here in this very garage accommodation. Anyway, back to this. So I believe Ann Arbor Police Department hijacked the account that I established for the service of this phone after activating it via some type of Stingray technology, and that's a broad definition and consideration, because there are different calibrations and designs of Stingray technology apparently, and most of those designs are not made available to the public, not even local municipalities for that matter, because they tend to be borrowed, so to speak, or rented under the supervision of the federal government. And so there are instances in which pertaining to cases, an attorney will skillfully start to obtain specific information about such technology, Stingray technology, in a deposition or a cross-examination in a trial, and then the U.S. Marshal's Office will swoop in and seize the technology as a matter of national security classification. So that's what I understand from my limited study of the subject. So, but I mean, also from what I've read about how stingray technology works, the circumstances of not only there being an external remote control use of my device, even when I'm in a building all alone, while I'm using it, but also the unauthorized access of my online accounts, in this case being this track phone service. So I believe I made a video of it and took screen pictures of that circumstance. So, but anyway, what I'm getting to is it was non-verbally communicated to me, and I'm not going to disclose by whom, in this setting. And I got this from Myers on Carpenter Road in Ypsilanti, Michigan, both of these. It was explained to me that this kind of device here, which is supposed to act as a security device, I believe, to prevent theft, shoplifting of the device. And then also, just a minute, I'm trying to get a clear picture here of this. All right. And then also, this patch here apparently works with that strip. As I think a sensor of electromagnetic properties, and so I was it was communicated to me that both of these, or either or, can continue to have sensing geothermal location properties even after the purchase of the item and the presumed deactivation of their sensing ability by the store that sells the item. What I will tell you is that, strangely enough, you notice how this has a hook, hold on, this thing keeps distracting me. All right. You notice how this is made to be put on a hook. So these phones are on a hook, and then at the end of that hook is a lock device. So you have to get assistance from store personnel in the electronics department to unlock that lock or latch, and so that's already a form of security there, but apparently there's still this additional sensing ability. And so in every instance that I've purchased these phones, that assistant, that store assistant, they use a magnetic device to that's the guy that I stay with down here. His name is Bumpy. He's in the scrap metal work. So, but anyway, in every instance, they use a magnetic device to go over the box, which I assume was the process of desensitizing the latent sensors that were inside of the box. And you'll notice on some of my videos that I post of interacting with personnel at Myers in the electronic department that they're wearing a clip, a metal clip on a holster, and the clip is always red. So there's always a red clip and then a magnetic handheld strip device that's used to go over this. So whether it's desensitizing it or it's reprogramming it to be an electromagnetically attractive sensor, it's hard to say. So I'm going to conclude this video now that I have company.